The Corvanian Empire had conquered 1,000 worlds across 3 galactic arms. Their assessment of Earth took mere minutes. Primitive technology, fractured governments, and resources ripe for harvest. What could one backwater planet do against an armada that had never known defeat? Commander Thex stood on the bridge of his flagship, mandibles clicking with satisfaction as Earth grew larger on the viewscreen. The blue-green jewel sparkled invitingly, its vast oceans promising deuterium, its crust rich with rare minerals. The inhabitants, these humans, barely qualified as spacefaring. They had reached their moon, nothing more. "Begin the standard protocol," Thex ordered. "Broadcast the surrender terms." The message was simple. Submit to the Empire's rule, provide 70% of all planetary resources annually, and receive protection. Refuse and face obliteration. It had worked on countless worlds before. Earth's response came within hours. Not from a unified government, but from dozens of sources simultaneously. The cacophony of signals made the communications officer's scales ripple with confusion. "Commander, they're laughing?" Indeed, across every frequency, human voices carried the same underlying tone. Not fear, not submission, but mocking amusement. Then came a single, unified transmission from something called the United Nations. "We decline your generous offer. Please leave." Thex's 4 eyes narrowed. Such defiance from primitives was unprecedented. "Launch the demonstration strike. Target their largest military installation." The plasma bombardment that could level mountains streaked toward a facility in the place humans called Nevada. The explosion should have been visible from orbit. Instead, the energy simply disappeared. "Impossible," the weapons officer hissed. "They have no shield technology." Before anyone could respond, space around the Corvanian fleet erupted. Not with conventional weapons, but with something far more terrifying, human ingenuity unleashed. Microsatellites, no larger than a human fist, materialized from seemingly nowhere. They latched onto Corvanian hulls and began eating through them with molecular disassemblers. Defense drones found themselves hacked, turned against their makers. The Empire's proud shields flickered and died as viruses of impossible complexity invaded their systems. But the true horror came when the humans revealed what they'd been building in the asteroid belt. Mass drivers, hundreds of them, each loaded with simple iron slugs accelerated to relativistic speeds. No fancy energy weapons, no exotic matter, just pure kinetic energy applied with devastating precision. The flagship's tactical officer screamed the readings. Projectiles incoming at 0.3 light speed. Impact in. The first slug tore through 3 destroyers like paper. The second vaporized a cruiser's engine core. Within minutes, a quarter of the Empire's fleet was debris. Then came the broadcast from Earth. A middle-aged human appeared on screen, wearing simple civilian clothes. Behind him, a room full of humans worked at various stations with calm efficiency. "This is Director Martinez of Earth Defense Command. You made 3 mistakes, Commander Thex. First, you assumed our public technology represented our actual capabilities. We've been preparing for this day since we detected your Empire's expansion 50 years ago." The human held up 2 fingers. "Second, you threatened our home. Every human child learns about extinction events. We've survived ice ages, plagues, and nuclear standoffs with ourselves. We're very, very good at survival." 3 fingers now. "Third, and most importantly, you united us. Do you know how hard it is to get humans to agree on anything? But threaten our entire species." Martinez smiled, and it was not a pleasant expression. "Well, that's different." The viewscreen changed to show Earth from orbit. What had seemed like empty ocean began to shift. Massive structures rose from the depths: cities, factories, weapons platforms. The planet's true defense grid revealed itself, a network of installations that had been hidden beneath waves and Earth. "We decline your offer of protection," Martinez continued. "Instead, we offer you this one chance. Leave. Now, tell your Empire that Earth is off limits. Because if you stay, if you fight, we won't stop at defending ourselves. We have your star charts now, downloaded from your own systems. We know where you live. Thex felt something he'd never experienced in 3 centuries of conquest. Fear. These humans had turned deception into an art form, had prepared for decades in secret, had weapons that ignored every known law of civilized warfare. All ships retreat, he commanded, his voice cracking. Maximum burn. As the battered Corvanian fleet fled, Earth's message followed them across the void. We didn't want this fight, but we'll finish it if we have to. Consider this your only warning. The Empire never returned to that sector of space. In their databases, Earth was marked with a new classification, Death World, Do Not Approach. And humans? They went back to arguing about trivial things, content in the knowledge that when it truly mattered, they could unite to face any threat. After all, they were only human,